The Lucky Duck Foundation is gearing up for their Giving Tuesday campaign happening in just a few weeks. Joining us now to talk more about it is the CEO Drew Moser. Drew, good to see you again.
Likewise, Jason.
This is really great. I was reading, I didn't know what it was, and I was preparing for the interview, and I read it, I was like, wow, this is really cool. Let's start with the Lucky Duck Foundation. For those who aren't familiar, what is it that you guys do?
Our mission is to prevent and alleviate the suffering of homelessness throughout San Diego County, and our co-founders match all donations up to $1.5 million per year. People ask me, where's the name come from? Our co-founders that match all gifts, they've got some Irish heritage, so luck of the Irish, and there's also an affinity for the Oregon Ducks. And the mantra is to share your luck. If you consider yourself to have some good luck and fortune in your life, share that luck with those in need. They match all gifts, and then we put it to work into shelters, employment and job training programs, food and water outreach, and so much more. Programs that are tangible, measurable, and meant to have a high and immediate impact.
And wasn't Peter Seidler, the late Peter Seidler, one of the co-founders?
He was not a co-founder, but he was closely involved, for the last 7 or 8 years leading up to his passing, and just had a huge heart for homelessness and loved what Lucky Duck Foundation was about. And so he and Dan Shea teamed up with Lucky Duck founders, co-founders Pat and Stephanie Kilkenny, when they were both kind of studying homelessness and thought, merging the efforts would reap some pretty meaningful outcomes. And so, he was an incredible man and did so much through Lucky Duck to help the homeless population.
And Bill Walton was involved.
Closely. He and his wife Lori go way back to the founding days of the Lucky Duck Foundation, and Lori still is on our board to this day. Both just incredible. So, miss Peter and Bill so much. Bill was just off the charts, as was Peter, in so many ways. And just, it was never about them. It was always about helping people in need. And that's really what we try to embody on a day-to-day basis, is understand we have no concern for credit. We just want to do what we can to go out and help the suffering homeless population.
And that leads us to Giving Tuesday. This is really cool. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, it's Giving Tuesday is a global day of giving, where just last year over $3 billion was raised in the United States from over 34 million donors. And so it's sort of like, you have Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Those are about, consumerism. Those are about filling your shopping carts. Giving Tuesday is about filling your heart and giving back. And so what we're doing is now through December 15, we're calling it our Giving Tuesday campaign, where we're raising money to purchase and distribute winter coats that transform into sleeping bags. And they're made by formerly homeless individuals who are hired full-time to manufacture these coats. And we're also able to triple all donations that are given over that time period. And so it's really Giving Tuesday, it's a call to action for people that instead of, the whole Black Friday, Cyber Monday thing, if you have a cause you care about, go out and make a donation to support that entity. And if people are looking for one way to help the homeless population, these sleeping bag coats it's an incredible product. First of all, they employ formerly homeless people that are trying to put that behind them. But we've been doing this now for 4 or 5 years, and we've had people that have moved off the streets into housing, gain employment, and become self-sustainable. And they've said that coat literally saved my life.
Wow. On
the streets. So it's something we feel strongly in. It's just, again, it's a great way if people are looking for some way to give back around Thanksgiving and that whole, spirit of gratitude. Okay. That's one way to do it.
This is December 3rd through the 15th.
It's actually today.
It's today.
Through December 15th. So anybody that donates between now through December 15th, donations are tripled up to $150,000 thanks to San Diego Foundation,
right,
who has that matching challenge for us. And then our co-founders, they match all donations up to $1.5 million to begin with. So it's a way for people to make a difference, get some bang for the buck, and then help some people in need.
We hear about funds being matched so often, but you're saying triple them.
Correct. $1 given creates $3 in impact going towards the purchase and distribution of those winter coats.
Okay, and to know the people who are at the top of this organization and the founders is to know you're dealing with some really, really high quality individuals who are running this, yourself included as the CEO. I know you don't want credit, I'm just saying you guys do a great job in working to get the homeless off the streets.
Well, thank you. Our co-founders, for people that don't know them, the only way I know how to describe them is they're just the best.
Yeah.
They're incredibly generous. They don't want any credit. They just want to go out and help people in need and leverage their generosity and ability to make an impact by matching donations. And so it's...
So how do we donate?
LuckyDuckFoundation.org. There's more information on the website. If you go to the Share Your Luck button, and then you can go to Provide Sleeping Bag Coats, there's a whole bunch of information there.
Okay.
People can subscribe on our website too if they want to stay apprised of the many efforts that we do. Sleeping bags is just one of them. There's a heck of a lot more that we do, but everything's at LuckyDuckFoundation.org.
All right, Drew Moser, great to see you again, man.
Likewise, thanks for having me.
All right, always.